Hello, my friends. This is Rati Gorfine of Creative Calling Coaching. Oh, and here we are. The weekend. Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Although I'm still working, which is treif, but there you have it. So, today we're going to talk about saying no, which has been given a bad rap. Nancy Reagan used to say, just say no to drugs. Like it was really that simple. Here's the thing. It's not. It's really hard. Well, especially when it comes to addiction. But it's really hard in every sense of the word because no one wants to say no to anybody. No one wants to be told no. Right? No one wants to be rejected. Okay? This is a great planner by a guy named Michael Hyatt. Actually, this is actually not part of the planner. This is a little Dove chocolate wrapper. It's kind of like a fortune cookie. I love these. This one says, the magic is in the mess. Well, it is, as long as you take time to organize the mess. All right. So this is the Full Focus planner. And I don't know why the guy doesn't have an affiliate program, because I'm all over that. This is a good planner. Anyway, I was leafing through some of the quotes for some inspiration tonight, and one that really landed for me, a couple that landed for me. The first one was, every yes must be defended by 1,000 no's. This is a guy named Jeff Walker. See, what happens is you can plan your day on one side, and then you got notes, space for notes. Anyway, and they have a little inspirational quote at the top of every right page. So anyways, Jeff Walker, we're going to have to Google him. I'll hashtag him anyway. So, you know, this is the thing. It's hard to say no, and whenever you say yes to something, if you want to get anywhere, you're going to have to defend that yes with 1,000 no's. Not being able to do that is why people find that what really matters to them most in life and personally always ends up on the back burner. Because they've said yes to that. It's important to them. They've prioritized it. And then, whoosh! What was that? Oh, a shiny object. And that shiny object just invited me somewhere. Or invited me to partake in their very important project. And I don't want to say no. Well, sorry, you got to, if you want to get anything done. Oh, this is something Hyatt says, and I don't know, I didn't post it the note, but it's something to the fact that if you don't take control of your calendar, someone else will. All right, there's another quote in here that really speaks to the power of no in relation to success, and that's one by Warren Buffett. He says, successful people say no to almost everything. Wow. I want to give you an example of that. I was attending a webinar given by my coach last night, and she told us a story about Richard Branson, who is worth like $40 billion. Anyway, there was a company that wanted him to come speak, and so they sent him an invitation through his people, to which he replied no. They were pretty upset and rejected, and they didn't like that. So they went back to his people and said, okay, we get it. He's a big guy. We will pay $500,000 if he speaks on our stage for a half hour. That's a pretty easy $500,000, right? He says no. Well, excuse me. All right, and this is also interesting in terms of when you set your prices. There are two, I'm digressing a little from the story, but hang in there. You know, a very good friend of mine, really, she says that whoever talks money first loses in a business transaction. And I find that very interesting. So anyway, they go back, Richard Branson's people go back. He says, no. Well, this company, they are mortified. They've got to have this guy now. They've got to. He said no to $500,000. So they offer him $1 million And they offer to fly him back and forth on the company private jet and put him up in this glorious hotel by the water with palm trees in the penthouse suite and pay him $1 million to talk for half an hour. Well, I guess you kind of see this coming. He says no. This company is besides itself. And at this point, they, in order to, save face in any way, they've got to get behind this. They want to know why. Why is he turning us down? And the answer that comes to them from Richard Branson is, it isn't personal. It's just not on my calendar for this quarter. It's not one of the projects. It's not going to move me toward completing the projects I have set up for myself at this time. Wow. Now, it may not be aligned with what he's trying to do at any time. And when you think about it, while, $1 million might be worth a digression, you think, for a guy worth 40 billion, if he, and the fact that he's worth 40 billion because he knows how to say no, it isn't. So it's all relative, right? We have to learn to start saying no and being the, quote, nice guy in that way. And that starts by really committing to and aligning with your priorities, which is a journey in and of itself, and one that a lot of people don't know how to partake of on their own. And that's why there are coaches. That's why I keep seeing my coach, and I attended a webinar of hers last night. Plug. Yeah, I know. But if you feel you need support in this way or in any other way in terms of your career or your life, it helps to have someone in your corner. I'd be happy to talk to you about it. Meanwhile, especially at this time of year where the shiny objects are raining down and coming at us from left and right, invitations to parties and obligations, and will you supply this potluck dish, and I got to remember to get presents for this one, whether or not you got the money. Practice saying no. Just say no. That's it for now. Talk to you next week. Bye-bye.